Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on my 2010 Porsche Cayenne V6 model. We're going to be changing out the rear glass hatch sensor right here. This is what it looks like. When you push the button on mine, nothing happens. It should open up. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to go over some tools you'll need here in just a moment. Some of the tools you'll need to complete this project, it's going to be a 13mm bit, 3/8 ratchet, flathead screwdriver, plastic trim pry tool, flashlight. This is my replacement part. That is the part number. I decided to go with OEM. And just to give you some reference, this is what it looks like right there. And it comes with, mine came with a windshield wiper cover because mine's missing. So let's get started. When you get started, if yours still has this cover piece on it, it just sits on it like this. There's actually 3 clips in it on the bottom, one on each side, one at the bottom. So when you pry it open, I would pry it open right here. Oops. I'll try to pry it open from this side and just lift it up slowly. So this part is a little bit goofy. If you know of a different way, please let me know. But to get this rear hip motorized hatch, powered hatch to open up halfway, you have to go over to the driver's side, get the car turned on. There's the Cayenne, by the way. Turn the car on. Mine's already on. And then you have to go down to this button right here. And I would just lift it up about halfway point, like that. Because you wouldn't want to get under it, but you want to still be able to reach up top here to lift it up. Now you're going to get your plastic trim tool. Here. Put it somewhere safe. Now that we got this off, so of course my situation is a little bit unique just because the sensor on mine is actually broken. That's why I have to get this to release manually. So to do it, we're going to do it right down here. So I'm going to sit right there. So right now I'm sitting in the trunk. If you look up, you'll see that triangular or U-shaped piece that we removed. You can get a flashlight. Hopefully you can see it. You can use a flathead screwdriver or use a pick. But you see this tab right here, the one I'm just touching right now. Push it down and you'll hear the manual release. So I'm going to attempt to do that right now. You can get a flathead screwdriver. You heard it? So that should lift right up. Go to the other side. Alright, so right when you push that manual release button, the glass should pop right up, and I just put a little flathead screwdriver right there. I'm actually going to throw a towel up there just to hold it open, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this brought down. So this is how I have mine set up right now. I just throw a towel up there and you should be able to slide this right open. Next we're going to gain access to this panel right here because that's where we need to get some more room and loosen up all the nuts to get the sensor off. So you notice next, I just put a block of wood right here just to hold this up. If you have a friend, that's obviously easier. I don't have one with me. So when you take this off, I just use my plastic pry tool. Just kind of pry it off slowly, find a good groove, and work it out. You should have plenty of space now. Now you want to get your 13mm socket and back this off. lift this back up. We need to get access to the other side right here. You go find the right size. I think that's a 10 millimeter. Now we have to remove, there's two nuts down here. These are 10 millimeters. So just back these both out. Put the nut somewhere safe. I went and closed the hatch. I sprayed a little bit of WD-40 in here. We're gonna have to pull this off. So once you let the WD-40 just sit in for just a little bit, you can swap this around like this. I pry it softly. Oops, pry it softly on both sides. And it comes right off. Next, you need to remove this nut right here. I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video because again, I've never done this yet. This is a 5/16 socket. It's pretty big. That should come right out now. So now that we have this hatch up, we want to take apart the harness right here and just disconnect it so we can go and get this switch pulled off. Well, that fell off. All right. I'm just going to rewrap this. Okay. Let's see. Just going to push this slowly so I can see if I can take it out of this little harness. All right. Here we go. Pull it right out. I'm going to compare my old one to my new one. So this one here is my old one. You can see the button is broken. Here's my new one. And mine comes with the gasket as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop the video because to reassemble everything, it's the same thing but just in reverse. So I want to try to keep this video as short as I can. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one.